Alrighty. So oh goodness, is that zoomed in? No. There we go, it's better. We're at the track. It is the first, actually no, I just posted week 4. This is going to be week 5. We're at the track, it's Friday night. It is 7 PM. Loz just finished work. She has a full day of work in the salon on Friday, Saturdays typically. And she messaged me saying, do you want to go do the threshold session at 7 PM? Let's get it. So if she's keen, I'm keen. But it's getting a little dark. We will be finishing this session in the pitch black, but at least we'll be together. She's also asked me to bring her a running fit. So we have the goods. We've got some running shoes. We've got some LSKD bits and bobs. We've also got some maple, and I hope I brought the right stuff. Should be right. So, well, most people have expensive gimbals. We have a bike. Hey darling, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. How far off are you?
3 minutes.
3 minutes? Whoa. Okay. You ready to run?
Well, I haven't drunk much water today and I haven't eaten a lot.
So, well prepared then?
Very prepared.
Well, I brought you some maple.
Perfect.
So you should be fine. We'll get it done. Alright.
Yeah. What is it?
12 by 400.
Oh yeah.
Not too bad, huh?
Oh yeah, easy peasy.
We'll get it done. Alright, cool. Well, I'll see you in 2.5 minutes.
Alrighty. I'll see you soon.
Alright, darling. Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Today's workout, we have 1 kilometer warm up, 12 sets of 400 meter run in the 80 to 85 second range, 30 seconds rest, 1K cool down. Let's freaking get it. Welcome.
Welcome. Nice car.
Thanks. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. I just spoke to the audience about my choice of. Did I pick the right stuff?
He always chooses this outfit because he thinks it looks like a butterfly.
You'll see. So we're gonna go pump this run out right now, but we're also gonna get some shots with the camera and the bike, and let's see how they turn out. have 2K warm up, 6 3-minute hill efforts. Getting there, just about to finish the warm up, and then it's a 2-minute jog down, but I've got a feeling this one's going to be pretty spicy. Maybe 10Ks of work this morning, and then we have a big one this Arbo too. Good? Okay, so I've just finished hill effort 3, about to start hill effort 4. It's actually about a 3.5-minute decline, getting up in 3 minutes, right to the top of Table Bend. Far, it's rough. Girls doing good though. 3 to go. All done. We did it. So, ended up being about from Reedy Creek Road and Table Bend all the way to the top was between 256 and 301 for me, like to the dead top, like as soon as it started to decline and go down the steep part. So it's perfect distance, holding an effort, like a flat effort 4K. How'd you go? Whereabouts did you make it each effort?
To the top of the intersection part.
Ah, yeah. Oh yeah, you got it to the intersection. Ah, cool. So the little left-hand turn that you go to the top, to there? Rock and
Yeah,
roll.
to the top, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it felt good. I didn't hit any of the paces I expected to, but my body's pretty fatigued from the last 2 days at work,
Yeah.
being on my feet.
I didn't hit the paces either. I was well
But
off.
we were saying as well that when you first start running, a minute feels so long, but then as you get fitter and stronger, like we just did 9Ks, or how much was it? About 9. And I swear to God, that felt like a minute. Like it was so fast.
Yeah, it was quick. It was an hour and 2 minutes of effort, and I did 11.5 Ks.
So it does get easier for
Yeah.
anyone wanting to run.
Yeah, it does, which is good.
Got the goods. Woohoo! What do you got here?
Well, I've got oak berries. Oh, the pistachio spread is wild.
The finest.
I've got blueberries, kiwi, fibres, plant protein, and if you guys didn't know, fibre is in every oak berry store Australia-wide. How good.
How good. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Delicious.
Nutritious. And we're back for another debrief. I was going to say episode, but this is just a debrief. We just did session number 2 after the hill runs this morning. And goodness me, That was probably... What are you laughing at?
You.
What?
2 things telling me to sit up straight. And the second thing, you fucking hurt so bad in that workout.
It was a 10 out of 10. It was a sim, a mixed double sim, which we did.
James had no food or no water all day.
Yeah.
And did a really fast run this morning, so lost all his salts.
Lost all my will to live.
It's basically a prune trying to do a sim.
Yeah, you should have seen the sweat. I'm surprised, like, I couldn't even function. We were going to get some footage of the movements that we did at UFC gym just then, and I was a shell by the end, so we just walked out with our towel between our legs. And
well, speak for yourself.
Well, Loz crushed it.
I felt really good.
She did great. She did
for
great.
Once.
Yeah, in fact, props to you. So, yeah, not every session's great, but
you live and you learn and you get better.
Yeah, and here we are 15 years later and still learning. I should probably eat some carbohydrates before my workouts.
Well, we just went to the shops and we got loads of carbs, so you'll be better prepared this week.
Let's freaking go.
We're going to stay on top of our nutrition. I think this week will be, the big aim will be nutrition, I think, and see how we feel.
Yeah, it's going to be a big week of running. I think we'll hit over 60 Ks this week, which is a lot for us. I never ran those types of kilometers during the CrossFit Games, I can tell you right now. On average, I would say we were running every week, but maybe 15 Ks a week of running total, like at max. And then maybe leading up to the games within 8 weeks leading up, max 25. But that's just that would have been a big week and we wouldn't have done that the following week. So this is a lot. How's your body feeling?
My calf muscles are pretty tight. But to be honest, I feel really good. My body feels good. My breath always feels quite good. The only thing that's really taxing for me is when I have days in the salon.
Yeah.
I feel really mentally and physically fatigued the next day.
Yeah. So for those of you who are just tuning in, Loz is a hairdresser and has been for the better part of 10 years. And standing there with your arms like this, doing someone's hair for 5 hours, and you do 2 people a day, and you're up on your feet for 10 hours, essentially doing that.
It's also like a therapy
draining
session, so it's quite taxing on
the mental and social battery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've just toned down to 2 days a week, and it is a lot better, but it still affects me.
Well, these are things we deal with, especially when we're mucking around with hobbies on the side like HYROX and other bits and pieces. The good thing is Loz has decreased her hours down to 2 days a week so she can work on Shinobi. And again, for those of you who are just tuning in, Shinobi is Loz's athleisure brand, and it focuses on bodysuits, and they're just wicked bodysuits. So that's kind of like what I guess you're looking to transition into doing more so, if you can potentially do it, knock down another day and do 5 days of Shinobi and 1 day of hairdressing.
That's the goal.
Make it happen. All right, we're out. We're going to make some food. Thanks.
Bye.
Feeling red hot today, as you can see. Red hot. So yesterday we ran nearly 20 Ks. We ran 19.2 kilometers, which is massive for us. And then this morning we have a 12K run. So let's freaking get after it.
Woo! Yay!
Yay.
Feeling good.
Let's do it. We are a couple of Ks in to our 12K easy run to start on Monday. Heart rate's 117, pace is 5:35, and everything's starting to loosen up now, but usually takes maybe 500 meters, whereas today, after a big weekend of training, it's taken 2 Ks, so more like 11 minutes or so. But we're here, we'll get it done, and we'll be on to the next session later this Sabo. Today's jammed with work, lots on for both Shinobi and Fibre, so we're ripping in. Good start to the day. How good?
James and I have a slow 12k today. It is, I believe it's 7:30 or 8. I'm running a 5:45 pace. It literally feels like I'm running a 5-minute pace. I feel quite exhausted today. Might slow it down a little bit to a 6-minute pace just to keep my heart rate a little bit lower. James is a little bit further in front of me. But the best thing about our runs lately is we've found some really cool tracks. This being one of them. It's absolutely stunning. So it makes it a little worthwhile when you're running through really nice tracks and the nature. It's just beautiful. Anyway, I'll see you at the halfway point.
Body's still pretty stiff, but we're getting there. We're about halfway now, just under.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good.
And what are you running?
5:30.
5:30, cool, yeah. I slowed mine down to 6.
Yeah, not too far behind. A couple of minutes.
Yeah.
That's cool. A little check-in to pass the time. So I watched Auckland and Vegas HYROX over the weekend, and it's fun to watch because you can see everyone's individual strengths on the fly. Who are the really good runners? I mean, they're all good runners, but who are the running specialists and who are the implement specialists? And it's interesting, and I get asked this a lot when it comes to programming. It's like, are you better off working the weaker element and kind of holding back on the stronger element, or doubling down on the strength and letting the weaker movement kind of just ride pretty? I don't have a straight up answer to that, but I know that there's a bare minimum requirement for each, right? And I can bring this back to CrossFit. It's like, if you're not strong enough to shift the RX or prescribed weights at nationals or regionals, and that's where you plan on competing, and those weights, you know, they're close to your 1RM, you've got to double down on strength, because that's just going to make the cardio a hell of a lot worse, especially if that's the thing you're good at, so you end up sucking at both. So there's like a bare minimum that you need to establish, and I think that's where myself, I need to work on with running. Like, there's a bare minimum that I need to get to run well, and then let the implements, which I'm not, again, the best at, but, sled pull, sled push, I don't mind. Ergs, I don't really mind. Everything I kind of don't mind. Like, none of them are like, groundbreaking for me, but they're probably at the level that they need to be, and maybe some of them slightly above. So now it's like, okay, got to bring my running up to a standard that can win races, and then maintain and push forward on the implements.
One big lesson I've learnt running with James is you have to run your own race. At the beginning, I used to try and keep up with James, and it would gas me. Halfway through, I'd be fucked, and sometimes I'd drop off, to be honest. So I've learned to just run my own race, slow it down if I need to, speed if I need to, and don't worry about anyone else. So it's a lesson you can take away with you when you are doing your race, or if you're running with other people. Don't compare yourself. Just listen to your body, zone into your body, and be really present. You'll get more out of your workout. You'll feel better at the end. Sometimes a good push is necessary or really good, but if you're fucked and you're running with an athlete like I do, it's okay to not be at their level, and it's okay to slow it down. And the more you run with a lower heart rate, the better. 7 Ks down. God, it's windy on the way back. I feel like the wind was pushing me on the way there. Feels a little bit harder. My heart rate's sitting a little bit higher than I'd want it. I'm running a 6-minute pace. James is running a 5:30 pace, I believe. I feel so fatigued today. So ticking this off this morning is a big win. And there's a bit of head noise, but if you can fight through the head noise, you're already in front of people. James and I found the best track. It's so stunning. Just by the water, by the beach, but it's just nature. I love it. James and I have been training twice a day and having one day off a week, but the one day off is an active recovery day, so we'll go for like a 45-minute slow run or a really slow swim. I'm feeling quite fatigued. I've never trained this much in my life. Definitely feel like I need 2 days off at some point, or a deload week. So this last week, James would have hit around 70 Ks of running, and I hit about 67, because if we do threshold work, obviously James is getting a few more Ks in than I am. But that's a lot. If someone told me I'd be running this much, you know, even a year ago, I would have just laughed and been like, nah, not me, bro. But here we are, and I feel my best. I think running is just so therapeutic, so good for your mind and body and soul. I feel amazing, and the program that we're following is proven. I've never followed a program, and I've mentioned that before in other YouTube's episodes, but it feels amazing to follow a program, and you progress so quickly. It's amazing. Oh my goodness, 12 Ks down. Average pace was a 5:55. Done.
Oh, get out.
How'd you go?
That was tough. Even though it was supposed to be an easy, slow run, that was rough for me.
Yeah.
I think last night's session really took it out of me, and then probably probably should have really fueled harder this morning prior to that, but I thought, oh, cruisy run, maybe every once in a while, but with no real calories, like just
Like classic.
yeah, but just like once a week. But I've got a feeling that's not gonna fly anymore.
Yeah.
Not with the amount of Ks we're doing.
Yeah.
We need a little bit of fiber content, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing just to grab some cool, fun assets. Take a look. So I've just spent maybe the last 90 minutes doing a bit of a shoot for fiber. Check out how the photos turned out. Got him.
Ew. Ew.
Did you got it?
Yeah.
Cool. He had a big meal.
He's gonna be big. To the sunny coast to rip a day of training with Tia and Shane. Loz couldn't make it today, she's got a few things on, but she'll come next time. Shane just sent me the program. I've been driving since just after 5 a.m. It's about a 2.5 hour drive and it's now just before 7. He just looked me the program for the day and I have to say, I am slightly nervous. It is a big day of training. There is a lot of work, a lot of conditioning, but it looks fun. Everything in there looks really good. Everything that we kind of need to work on. We've got a running session in the afternoon and a gym session in the morning. So we will be training at the farm this morning, and it looks like it's going to be the better part of 2.5 hours, I'd say, and then I've got to jump on a quick call at 10:30 with Zavi, 5 things happening, and then we're straight after that back to the track to rip into our track session. So stay tuned.
Sun kissed me through